Hello and welcome to a review of From Dusk Till Dawn, due to a popular request from my friend, because he said, how could you start with reviewing Dirty Dancing? Well, it's an important movie, and From Dusk Till Dawn is also an important movie. And before we start, I want to tell you that there are other important movies, and they will all follow. We will come to the Wes Anderson movies. We will come to the Predators. We will come to the Roman Polanski Vampire Hunters, maybe Chinatown. I gotta rewatch that one. And much more. And also the movies by Michael Ende, Momo, and The Never Ending Story, which are based on a book. So there you have it. But now it's time From Dusk Till Dawn, and I think this is a review channel, but it's also a recommendation channel. It is maybe a library of good things lost in time. And before we start again, we're already a minute in. On Sunday, I kinda wanted to watch Galaxy Quest. I haven't seen that one yet. And then I watched Magic Mike, the first hour, and then you're kinda asking, why are you watching Magic Mike? A movie about male strippers. It's a good movie. It's from Steven Soderbergh. Not that every Steven Soderbergh movie is good, but it is good. But I have to watch the second half, maybe today or tomorrow, and then I will review it. But now, From Dusk Till Dawn. So, the story. It's about two gangsters, and they broke out, or they had a bank robbery. No, they broke out of jail, and then they robbed the bank, and now they're on their way to Mexico with a hostage. So far the story. On the way down there, they need more hostages and something to get them over the Mexican border. So they take a family as hostage. Like, one is played the Padre, who is not longer believing in God. Like, the two gangsters are played by Quentin Tarantino and by George Clooney. Really, I love George Clooney in this movie because he plays a badass. He's a total bastard. And everybody playing in this film is amazing. So they get over to the Mexican border, or they should get over to the Mexican border. And from dusk till dawn, they hide in a bar, and then they're free. And it turns out everything goes to shit in a very cool way. Some people didn't like this movie because they didn't like the twist. I love the twist because it's a classic B-movie, or in a B-movie genre style. And it's a 90s movie. It's a great production. So far, the story. The story. I was thinking if I spoiler it, but I won't spoiler it. But yeah, the story... It's great. The director, Robert Rodriguez. It's a great director. I loved Robert Rodriguez in the 90s. He made good, ballsy movies. And this is written by Quentin Tarantino and directed by Robert Rodriguez, which made Desperado one of my favorite movies. It's not all super all super cool. And don't go watch Four Rooms. I think Four Rooms was a shitty movie. But this movie is great because it has killer dialogue. It is really good. It is a directorial masterpiece. Maybe to the end it gets a bit shaky, but that's the action parts and some puppets that get blow up. But it's okay. Like, the movie, the way the camera works, the way the movie is directed, the way it's cut and everything, like, good lord, study it, soak it up, make your own great movies or comics, whatever you want. Like, great directing, the acting. Everybody plays great in this movie. You have Quentin Tarantino, who plays psychopath. You have George Clooney, who plays he's a robber, but he's not a murderer, and that's a big distinction because he is a bastard, but he's not an evil bastard, and that's key for this movie because he has a good heart in the end. Then Harvey Keitel, great role. He plays a padre who's fallen from grace or belief. His daughter, played by Juliette Lewis, played very well. Then the boy who wears the precinct 13 T-shirt, I don't know. He plays also okay. That's a reference to John Carpenter movies. John Carpenter, we will come to that later. Selma Hayek dances. A lot of cool actors are in this. They all die a very bloody and violent death. They're all amazing. Danny Trejo gives this movie, I guess, a 10 out of 10 because it has broads, bullets, blades, babes, and vampires, everything you need. Film, visual, camera, and storytelling. What can I say? It's a fun movie. It has great shots. When they enter the bar, the camera goes into the bar. It turns you around. You walk with them through the whole bar. Naked babes dancing, people brawling, and that's just like one scene out of the whole movie. The movie is very cool. I mean, I like it. Is it a perfect, flawless movie? No, but it's pretty damn near that. Just because it's so much fun and it's so ballsy. Music and original soundtrack. This movie has an incredible soundtrack. It is like very iconic, from the Tito and Tarantula After Dark, which I could have played, or every song is a hit. And the movie, I mean, I can remember like 20 years ago, I was going to, I don't know, like school or high school. I don't know what's the equivalent here in Germany, but I was going to school and I was watching this movie and listening to the soundtrack while studying something, and I was thinking, man, how cool would it be to make movies like this? And that's still the dream. Well, I don't know if I will make movies. I do know I will make comics and paintings, but who knows? Who knows? Themes of the movie. Well, themes of the movie, I don't know that the theme of the movie is like very philosophic, but certainly it's a really fun movie. It's definitely about heaven and hell, and about courage and finding faith and love in hardship. Why watch it? Because it's a Robert Rodriguez movie from the 90s. Go watch it. It's good.